Hey everyone, Chris Sawyer, the Varietal Show is back. I am actually sitting here in a really great position where we just judged a major wine competition today. This is the North Coast Wine Challenge. This was the last day. You'll see me with different people, and I love sports, and usually I'll be at sports events, but it's great when a sports figure comes to you. And we've got DeShon Elliott. He just got signed by the Steelers. He is a great defensive player, safety extraordinaire, played for Detroit, the Ravens, and he has a passion for wine, you guys, and this is a big deal. I really wanted you guys to meet him, and we'll talk a little bit about what DeShon got as being part of this wine competition with us. To his left right there is one of my greatest friends, Jesse Katz. If you don't know his wines, the Aperture Wines, you gotta learn about him, because this is one of my favorite guys around. He's one of the best winemakers, and he's a dear friend of mine. And just for him and I to get to the chance to really judge here with DeShon, it's been fun. DeShon, tell everyone a little bit about really what got you into wine. How did you get here with us? I mean, this is awesome.
I mean, besides me just being like usual college student, like college kids, you're just like, I just want to get messed up with my friends. And you're drinking whatever comes in front of your face. Yeah. And at that time, I was like, wine's whatever. But then when I got to NFL, we were able to like have different experiences because we have team dinners every Friday. Yeah. So you go out with your friends, and I tend to lean towards the group of older players, and so I was able just to listen to them and not only soak up things about wine, but just about knowledge about being a man. Yeah. So then they were like, bro, if you're gonna be around us, just know you're gonna drink wine. We don't come here to get out tequila and all that extra stuff. Yeah. We're wine guys. Yeah. And I think that's that's what started. We started off obviously spending money on the most expensive wines, but that's because they don't know. They didn't know anything about it. They were just doing it just to say, hey, we're drinking this, we're drinking that. And then that kind of opened the door for me, because I'm like, okay, well, I don't want to be in spaces where I'm drinking these wines and don't know anything about it, and people are just like, oh, so you're drinking that? And then I'm looking stupid in front of everybody. So I can't be out here just not being knowledgeable about things. I tend to try my best to learn as much as I can, and going to be in a room, why
learning matters.
Exactly.
Was there one guy who really kind of helped open that door for you?
I would say two, maybe Romeo Cora and Amani Warrior. They were both my teammates in Detroit, and also Will Harris. Those three guys, I would say that they really opened me up to that avenue of just bro, this is a little bit different. I know it's not. It can be an acquired taste until your taste buds gets used to it, and you just realize the flavor and how it can blend with certain meals, and that was the biggest thing for me, because I love to cook. Yeah. So when I was able to find certain wines that went with, where there was salmon or cod or steak, it was just hitting different for me. So that's kind of where it started.
Well, it's an amazing thing. He's going to go back to Miami tonight, or to Florida. Right. He's a Texas boy. Grew up in Dallas. Actually went to Texas, University of Texas. You got drafted, was it by the Baltimore Ravens, then he went to Detroit, then he went over to Miami. So he's been playing at Miami, now he's a Steeler, you guys. So, but it doesn't matter, because wine is going with him now. He's into the scene. And to have him here with us, Jesse and I have been judging this competition for a long time. This is the Press Democrat competition, the North Coast Wine Challenge. It's a big deal here. Because it's called the North Coast Wine Challenge, we have 6 different counties that are part of this. We have Sonoma County, where we're at. We have Napa Valley, which is right over the hill. We have Mendocino County, Lake County, Solano County, which is that way, kind of towards the bay, and right underneath us on the way to the Golden Gate Bridge is Marin County. We had no entries from them. Whoops. But really talking about this, you were tasting a lot of wines. What was your favorite flight of the wines that you tasted yesterday?
Probably the Cab Sav. We had 36 different cabs. Yeah. It was 2 or 3 of them really stuck out to me. I think one of them was in our final today.
I think it was, and it was the Black Stallion, and it's Howell Mountain, which you never see. I mean, most labels just say Napa Valley. Okay, Cabernet, Napa Valley, no brainer. But okay. Well, so I mean, I thought that was great too. What we got to do was some really interesting stuff too with Italian wines. Actually, you guys, an Italian blend won this competition. Did you vote for that Italian blend?
I did. White 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. Really good.
That was good. And actually, one of our judges here, Miro, made that wine, so it was like pretty fitting. You know,
Very cool.
He's a really good guy. Jesse, what'd you get out of this?
Yeah, it's always good to see. I'm pretty invested here in Sonoma County and Napa, but getting to see a lot of different styles of wine, varietal sets, and appellations that I don't normally work with. And it's really exciting to see the quality level of the wines that are coming out from all these regions here in the North Bay. We've always talked about it being one of the best wine regions in the world, some of the best winemakers in the world, and I think that really showed in this competition today. And today was really exciting, and it's fun to kind of introduce him to this world too, because you're tasting a lot of different types of wines, a lot of different styles of wines from multiple different counties, as you mentioned, and it's a pretty good, crash course in education and getting to know what's going on out here. But it's always an education for me, even whose life is kind of very involved in this world.
Yep, definitely. Did you learn anything from the white wines you tasted?
But I feel like they're a little different because the discrepancy between white wine can be very different from red.
Yeah.
Like red, it's like it can be all over the place.
Yeah.
Wine, you have to be more distinct and more like detailed to exactly what do you taste a bit different, because like they don't stick out to me as much as red would. I mean, I'm sorry, but it's just how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a good thing to say.
It's a lifelong journey.
Yeah. Well, obviously, we've got some more beverages to consume, and we're just having a great time here. We've got a Malbec in front of us. We've got, what was this one? This was a Shiraz Syrah here. We do have, actually, Daryl Groom is actually from Australia, so we kind of have to like do a little Shiraz every now and
I
then.
saw it labeled there. I was like,
Yeah,
well, it's clearly an Aussie one.
usually you don't put that, you just do the other thing. But I actually have that wine that won the thing. It's actually called, it's from Trentadue Winery, and it's called La Storia Cuvée 32. We loved it. I mean, we also had a Pinot Noir, which is kind of a funny story because it was really good and it was really right there, and it ends up that it was from Bottle Barn, who's one of our great producers here, and that's where, I mean, Jesse and I we go there all the time.
Way too much money there.
We spent a lot of money there, and this was one that they got the fruit from Russian River Valley, and they won. It's a $17.99 wine, and it was good. It was really good. So I really appreciate you being here. I want you to have a great season this year. Go Steelers! I love the Steelers. You got a fan here.
Thank you.
And isn't it fun when you get the chance to really talk to a great football star who's still playing too? He's not a retiree. He's going. He's moving. He's moving to Pittsburgh tomorrow. You guys, really. But I think it's really a fun thing where we get these kinds of great sports stars that just love wine so much. They come to where Jesse and I live, and it's just a fun experience for us to have them here and to realize that we do touch people's lives, and especially with great wines. I mean, we sit down, we have these great conversations. They're endless conversations, and it's a lot different of lifestyle, and you've really, you love it.
Yeah, I do. I've embraced it very easily.
Yeah, next year we will get warmer weather for him, but he fared very well. But thank you very much for watching the Varietal Show, you guys, and don't forget to follow this guy, DeShon Elliott, and of course the Aperture Wines that my great friend Jesse makes. And thank you for watching. Cheers.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.